Let's get started!
So, old man, Tomura has the strength.
Thankfully, get to make him as powerful as the creature that I created.
What?
What?
That is all for now.
Deadline. Are you done?
Done.
Alright. Let's begin. Today we are talking about bird brains.
He's the bioengineered anti-symbol of peace, but you can call him Nomu.
What the hell's going on?
As you can see, Handaman's got the basics covered. They are just genetic abominations and nothing more.
We discovered 4 different people's DNA.
So is he even human anymore?
Made to obey orders and do tasks and some crap like that.
Hey, Dobby! Call that Nomu back.
Whatever, Twice, just make it.
Now in usual MHA fashion. The term Nomu has a meaning, which means brainless. Which is an accurate term to describe the massive idiot that leads the group that normally employs them. They are not brainless, they literally have their heads shaved down just to show you that. Let's go to their primary purpose, which is to provide cannon fodder for heroes to take down. Because the League of Losers are too weak and pathetic that they go down to a single hero.
No! I'm so sorry!
Bird brains. While they do provide sufficient distraction, they still go down in a couple of regular hits because MHA villains are not allowed to be powerful. I don't know why. Now how do you create a bird brain? Bird brains are created by Intel. From villain corpses from the hospital morgue he works in. By soaking it in liquefied Tiberium. The process didn't seem too hard since Intel didn't really complain about Handaman wasting them. Now why did I say villains? Well that's easy.
Oh, where's you, woman and little person?
You want all these people here to crumble as well?
I dunno deadline.
Ah, well.
So anyways, why villains? That's because he's been making bird brains all this time and no one is noticing anything. If it's a hero, it gets a funeral. If they're NPCs, they get a mention.
We've been finding burnt corpses all over the city. That's your doing, isn't it?
If villains die, the best they get is a sideways glance from other villains and everyone moves on.
Whoa, whoa, what's this?
I have a plan.
Sure thing!
What the hell was that?
Furthermore, bird brains are separated by tears, because why the heck not? We get the high-end bird brains with the capability of speech, like Disturbed who picked on Compensator.
So you regenerate too?
And got absolutely wrecked. It is said that they're hard to make, so why did Sunbut get a free pass and Handaman didn't? That's easy, because everyone loves Sunbut. I mean who doesn't love Sunbut? He's literally powered by the love from his fans. We get mid-tier bird brains, like Mr. Happy. The only one that actually did the closest to something. Everyone else sucked. We get low-tier bird brains. That are not really worth mentioning because you probably killed hundreds of them already without even realizing it. As you can see, there's very little consistency. That's normal in MHA. Even though Intel and Deadline got decades in preparation for these genetic monstrosities, they're still absolutely useless. But that's okay again, as pathetic villains that can't do anything is an MHA trademark. Now regarding high-end bird brains. Why not just make a dozen of them and assemble them as the League of Losers? Even if Deadline wanted Handaman to be the leader, why not just make the league full of them, with him being the only normal human?
I don't doubt that.
The League of Losers are laughably weak anyways, what is there to lose? Holy crap, we could lose Sunbut. Sunbut is like, very important. Don't doubt it, you're probably already thinking Sunbut is very important too. But not Handaman. Handaman can go screw himself. We're almost at the bottom of things about bad brains. About how some of them can stack quirks.
I I think this guy's got multiple quirks!
It is said that Deadline can make bird brain production easier by transferring quirks across bird brains.
I'm not sure what's going on.
But the vast majority of them still only have super strength and nothing else. But knowing Deadline,
What?
I think that's pretty obvious. Hey Deadline, do you know other quirks exist too?
Yes. But strength enhancer's the best. It's clearly the ultimate quirk.
Whatever you say Deadline. And then we move on to the topic of female bird brains. There's only one female bird brain in Intel's VATS.
I think old man is f***ing her.
That's easily answerable, as girl villains are very rare. And one can only exist at any one time or else the universe will collapse in a catastrophic meltdown if there are two female villains within close proximity of each other in 3 episodes. It is said that Magnet turned into a guy, simply because Libera is already present. And yeah, I will stick to my theory that bad brains are villain corpses.
A bunch of capable adults got together and all they stole was a convenience store register?
Now let's move on to the final part, where I talk about how the heroes have everything better. And yes, even they have better bird brains in the form of policemen. They're all male clones, all looking exactly like the last. And acting as one like a hive mind of sorts.
Seems to be complying with officer commands for now.
They are made to carry captured villains to prisons as well as do other tasks heroes tell them to do.
You could become a police officer. They get crap because the heroes capture most of the villains, but it's a fine profession.
And like the high-end bird brains, only a few have the capability of speech.
Someone thought to be involved in this attack was just apprehended in—
I said they're like bird brains because we can clearly see in the first movie that the US police force has one woman and the guys look very different from each other. That alone is a massive proof. Not only that, but the hero team also has access to robots with independent AI.
Humans can't get stronger without training.
And they can exist to absurd sizes. As we can see in typical MHA fashion, heroes get the best, and villains get the worst of everything. From quirk power level to minions. So that's it. Everything you need to know about MHA bird brains. They are hard to make, a vast majority only having basic super strength. And die very easily. And that covers all you need to know about them. The end.